How's it? Egg loose. Welcome to Monks Max Hawaii. This is my channel, and apparently I'm doing lots of newspaper, but there's other stuff, and I know that's holidays, and holidays are getting kind of with all the stuff going on, especially this political news, and then of course the plague all over the place, and just and everyone's trying to get their businesses back together, and people are trying to get out of it. It's just overall, and a lot of people aren't getting to go to church like that too. So I gotta go lecture. I can do the reading and everything. So I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm not like real happy. So I'm just gonna do this straight up because I'm gonna do this fast. Okay, this is the newspaper. I've been keeping up the newspaper because it's a daily thing. It's a great disciplinary exercise, and I'm learning a lot by keeping a schedule doing it. I'm actually self-learning by just running across the problems and solving it. For example, focus. That don't quite focus too well, but this is my focus thing. All right, so welcome to newspaper, and today's Saturday. The double check here, the 27th, 8th, 9th, 28th. Thank God it's getting the end of November. We have no paper today because they cut back on the paper delivery. They're cutting back on that, but they have for a long time. Today's headline is Green Offers Way to Perfect Testing. A little confusing, but our Lieutenant Governor is a Dr. Joshua Green. So he's got a perfect testing thing, which is, I guess, good news because it's freaking perfect. The way to a perfect system for testing inbound Hawaii passengers for COVID-19, this still relates to test and travel where newspaper came from, would be to extend the mandatory pre-flight testing to 4 days from 3 days when require a second test upon arrival. Okay, so he wants 4 days before. Okay, got to get a test 4 days before entering a plane, and when you get here, you get a second test. There's a perfect system. Okay, I'm done with that. That's today. Our 7-day average is 86. It's like freaking reporting the weather. These are people who have this thing, and it's no fun getting sick, but sick with this thing, hey, you could die. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Total deaths 240, 2.7% infection rate. The total new cases 92. So it's up there. It's like in that 100. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to do something. Gosh darn it. And that's supposed to swear. Golly, auction free. Alright, god dang it. Okay. From this point on, I'm going to hold my hand up to make like a 3, 2, 1 newspaper. Yeah, because I occurred this sucker and this sucker. That's the magic, huh? So, once again, the headlines, and I gotta navigate this dummy. The headlines look like Green Offers Way to Perfect Testing. And these are the things. And there was a shopping spree because yesterday was Black Friday, of course. Businesses want to get up and up, of course. And whatever. I mean, it's kind of like basic human logic, a lot of this stuff. That's why I was trying to do humor, just because keep it on the basic and the logic and don't cover everything. Gets kind of involved, though, when you start dealing with news. Oof. Okay. Shopping spree, I haven't looked at any of this. Back in the day, these are always fun. Back in Hawaii a long time ago, 1955. Hey, surfboard grannies. They're back in that. Yeah, that looks like fun. Yeah, that's cool. Hang out there, the kind of almost convertible. Tourists in Hilo enjoy riding sampan. Custom built vehicle was half a bus, half automobile. 55. That looks like fun. That's actually cool. Back in the day. Nowadays it'd probably just rip you out the yin yang. Oh, Big Island's a rough and tumble place. Yeah, they don't fool around. Parties make frantic push ahead of Georgia. Yeah, parties make frantic push ahead of Georgia. Oh yeah. So the big, why aren't they admitting? You know, I'm not going to pound those things. They're so stupid anyway. Why isn't the Trumpy Bears? That's the focus. Why aren't the Trumpy Bears and the Yabba Dabba Doo followers, why aren't they conceding? Why is the political GOP hanging in, some core ones? Why? They want to keep the blood flowing, the excitement before these January 5th runoffs in Georgia. In other words, they want to keep whoever still believes in the dream, or whatever you call that thing, Trump's fantasy, whoever still believes, that way. Yeah, Trump should be an evangelist. That should be on stage as an evangelist. To see a parody of him doing that. But if people still follow it, then there might be some sway in Georgia. That's what they're hoping for. So there, Sherlock, you have your motive. And Trump's getting all their money as best as he humanly possibly can, because he's art of the deal, remember? Or is it art of the steal? Parties make frantic push ahead of Georgia's runoffs, and that's what that is. That's my comment. Didn't even read it. F it. Holiday skews, infection, yeah. Read letters to Santa reveal. Yeah, instead of the news you're getting. This is Mac's opinion. I didn't expect that. No, you like it or leave it. Put a like down there. Subscribe. If you don't like this stuff, fast forward or turn off the volume. Walk away. That's the best way. Or just, watch something else. We got plenty of stuff. Oh, there's other stuff. I don't know. I'm just trying to put out content that's cool. I looked at other content in my ratings and I'm just like so discouraged. Planet Stem and Waffle discouraged. Just one man band here. Drastic action, but oh well. Apparently, tough it. I'm just skipping to the meat and potatoes. Here's the political cartoon. Conspiracy nuts, turkeys in a cage, totally bananas, half-baked, raw Trump Kool-Aid leftovers. That's really good. Now that's a really good political cartoon. Kudos. I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna say it. That's a good political cartoon. You get the ranking from Mungus Max, which means absolutely nothing. You get the T-Rex claw imaginary award. You virtually imagine you get it, but in reality you get nothing, because I don't got nothing. No one donates, by the way. This is great. I'm not monetized. No one donates. This is kind of the channel's going nowhere. But yeah, happy freaking holidays. I have to live with a malignant narcissistic personality, a sort of psychopath targeted on me. Stand clear of message with the punishment of the K-Alohas. Why? Target distribution of COVID-19. Well, they're trying to figure out the distribution. That's going to be the next sexual assault suspect should not be free. Well, I guess. Returning travelers experience rudeness. I think we're going to look at this. Because targeting district, that's going to be in the news all the freaking time. But this, okay, it's too small over there, so I click on it, and it's over here. So, oh, God. There. Oh, here we go. Returning travelers. Now, okay, little tip. Just talk closely into a shotgun MM1 microphone like this, in a deep as you can voice. and you got all those impersonator. You got the first giant step going on. Returning travelers experience rudeness. We arrived in Honolulu in October, and what we experienced did not have an ounce of aloha. Everyone who deplaned those two did not know where to go and what to expect. It was a little frightening not knowing if we were going to the right place for the COVID-19 instructions. When we finally arrived to where the workers give instructions, we were not treated with respect. Ladies were rude, condescending, and incorrect information was given. We hope tourists will overlook this treatment, forgive us, and come back. With a vaccine right around the corner, maybe entry into Hawaii will be easier and friendlier. After a long fight, we don't need the added stress. Praise the Lord for Operation Warp Speed. Stella Yasuda Aiea. Yes, praise the Lord. And beg for mercy. God have mercy. But anyways, y'all just have a fun day. I'm going to cut this short because, hey, can't be bothered. You know, I'm just overdone. So hang loose and, I don't know, aloha.